This bike has a center stand, and we're going to clean and lube the chain first. So I'm going to put it up on the center stand. With the bike up on the center stand, you can turn it and put in chain lube. I find that if you put it on the inside, it gets to the outside very fast. So I just put it in on the inside. Okay, now the chain is really loose on this bike, but you do not adjust the chain while it's up off the ground. You have to have the chain on the ground so that the swing arm is in the proper position. Okay, with the bike back on the ground, we're going to loosen the rear axle. I've got it in neutral. We don't want to jam up the gears. And in this case, I'm using a 7/8 and a 5/16, which are very close to the metric nuts and bolts on here. And we've got to loosen this. Okay, you just need this loose enough so that the rear axle will slide. Now, check around and make sure there is nothing else in the way. And then using a 12 millimeter deep well socket, you can pull the wheel back. And right up here you can see it move. So you move it just a little and check. Okay, now we're not where we want to be, but we need to tighten the other side, pull it back the same amount. So you count the little marks here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you pull the back one, same amount. That should keep the axle straight with the front. Now we look at the chain, and it's still looser than we want it. So we're going to pull it back a little bit more. And look at it again, and we say, oh, we're in the half mark now. So we're going to do the same thing over here. We're going to pull it back another half. Okay, and now we've got approximately the 1.5 deflection that you're supposed to have in the chain. And that's under sitting normal. When you get on the bike, your bike's going to set down a little bit. It'll get slightly tighter, and then when it goes up and down, it'll get looser, tighter, looser, tighter, looser as the swing arm goes up and down. Then, the most important part, tighten the rear axle. Again, you do not need to strip the bolts on it. This is a hardened axle, and